Cox Bowling. Today we're talking about Sean Rash's worst enemy, urethane, and especially the purple hammer. Bring it down here. We got two purple hammers today. We got one from the last batch Ebonite made, which has the serial number 9, and we got one from the first batch Ebonite made, serial number 6. We're going to test both these out on a sport shot, around 35 feet, 25 mils I believe. It's already had some carry down on it, but we're going to see which one hooks more. Put 2,000 on both of them by hand. As you can see, the layouts are very similar. This pin's just shifted a little bit over. Let's see which one hooks more. Let's finally find out if some purple hammers are softer and hook more, if some are harder and go a bit longer. All right, let's hit the lanes. So, as I mentioned, there was a lot of carry down on this pattern. 35 feet, a lot of volume, so this is when you're going to see urethane anyways. And the real question about these two balls is, which one gets through the carry down, which one can you use longer in a block before you have to switch to resin? I'm going to start it off with, I don't think either of these are too soft. I don't think that's the reason why one is better than the other. And I personally do like the shape of the early batch one compared to the late batch one. From what I see, the early batch one is a bit more resin-like shape down lane. I feel they both get down the lane to about the same spot. The earlier batch, I feel, is a smidge more continuous than the late batch. Just a smidge, just a little bit. You see a few more ring 10s on the early batch compared to the late batch. The late batch is a bit more rollier. The early batch is a bit more off the spot. And this is very minuscule. It's tough to notice the difference unless you're throwing the ball and unless you've had the balls for a long time like I have. I've had the early batch since it came out. I believe I got it in April of 2017. It was my first ball that hooked, and the late batch I got around 7 months ago. And since I've been throwing the two, I've noticed some type of difference between them. Looking at the down lane shots, you can see how they go through the pins. I think the early batch isn't quite as rolly, not so much as true urethane. The late batch is a little bit more rolly off the spot. Now, I think this isn't due to softness. I think this is purely due to the ratio of pearl they have in the cover. I don't know if you can see it here, but the green grips, which is the early batch, and the white grips, which is the late batch, the green grips, the ball itself is darker all around. It seems to have more solid cover stock in it. And I think that's the real reason that those are more desirable. It gives a little bit more boom down lane. Thanks again to Dirk at Competitive Edge Bowling, giving us a platform, drills all of our stuff. He does a great job. Check him out if you're in the Lessard Lanes, Plainville, Connecticut area. Check out Lessard Lanes too. They treat their bowlers right there. They always set us up with a lane where we can film. Alright, thanks again for watching. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. If you have any questions about the two balls and how they reacted, let me know in the comments. See you next time, guys.